Hello, I'm Caroline Hopkinson, Georgia Southern Library's liaison to Civil Engineering 3131. I created this course guide to help you research the class project for this class, Bridging the Environmental Divide. And in this project, students working in groups will investigate, analyze, and take sides on a topic that describes a current environmental issue. At the end, the students will present their findings and conclusions and will defend their point of view in a short debate session. Because you are preparing for that debate and to argue for a viewpoint, this database, this link here, I think is called Gale in Context, and will help you find the kind of information you need for this project quickly and easily. So I think it's a good starting point. Sorry, this is a little off the screen, but this is a search box for Gale in Context. And I will search biofuels. I think we can see most of it here. This is a landing page for the issue of biofuels. And what this does is nicely pull together, especially for y'all, some viewpoints on this issue. So as we scroll down here, we see featured viewpoints, but in total, all viewpoints, there's 67. And these viewpoints are available full text here and are things that you can cite and are reliable, fairly reputable sources. So a good source for viewpoints. But beyond that, you can see that they also pull together different types of information and information resources on this particular topic. So here's a box with some of the academic journals, and you can find more. Again, these are full text and you can cite them. Another newer item I saw in here that's available are infographics. So here's an example of an infographic on biodiesel production capacity in the United States. And so that might be a nice thing, especially for your presentation on this. So if you have any questions about using this database, you might not be familiar with this one. I'm here to help, and I can address your questions. I'll show you how to do that. My contact information is in this box here. So I do recommend this Gale in Context, especially to get started, to start exploring for topics. And in fact, I pulled out links. These are just links to a few of the other issue pages related to topics that you might be interested in for this class. I'm not sure, but so these are all just links into Gale in Context also. So next, after you have read up a little bit about your topic, have a little bit more focus, you might want to dive into Discover, which is a big resource, a search engine that contains books, ebooks, articles, and magazines and journals, and more from the library collection. You might be more familiar with Discover in this iteration. This is the library landing page, homepage, and Discover is the white search box here. So you might be familiar with searching this. It has lots of limiters. Again, I am happy to help if you have any trouble or you find things that are not accessible searching this. I'll also just point out here on the library landing page to find this course guide. Hopefully you have a link to it, but if you need to get back to this course guide that I'm describing, you can click on Course Guides and just simply alphabetical by the course designation. Here we are, Civil Engineering 3130, and link to here, and you're back to the course guide. So these course guides are available on the library landing page homepage. Okay, so you try Discover, and the last but not least, or finally, these three links here are to databases of scholarly articles that are about the environment. So all of the articles are scholarship about the environment in these three databases, and they're kind of similar. But Environment Complete does include the full text of articles from several environmental engineering journals in particular. So one strategy is if you're searching Discover and it's not working so well, you're not finding relevant articles, you might do better just choosing one of these databases to search. And you will certainly get sources that are more in-depth information, really than sometimes the top of the Discover search or the global or the Gale in Context. So these are the most scholarly, the most in-depth information when you need that. So that's my top choices for getting started for this project. I do have a couple other tabs. These are some ebooks related to your course and this project, so that you can. These are available in electronic format online. You can browse them right here from the library. And sometimes people like to know what kind of journals we have about the topic of the course. These are environmental engineering journals and links to the contents of those journals. And you can search these journals as well. But I would start with these broader sources to get started. Finally, here's my contact information. Feel free to schedule an appointment with me. I'm happy to work with you one-on-one or small groups. And also, I am located on the Savannah campus. So here's my phone number, my email. Chat with me. You won't be able to find me by wandering into the Henderson Library, but I am absolutely here for you, and I'll respond promptly if you get in touch with me. So please do if you have any questions or you just want to talk about your topic. And I will see you briefly in class via Zoom next week. So thanks very much for your time.